look creepy. That guy looks like he's gonna take my soul. Today I decided to rank every single mob in Minecraft. Now this was all streamed on YouTube, so to make sure you don't miss the next stream, consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, let's rank some mobs. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I thought we would do something absolutely hilarious. We're gonna be ranking every single mob in Minecraft. So yeah, we're gonna be ranking every mob. You guys get to say your opinions, but I'm just gonna say my opinion. So in no particular order, let's just start with the bat. Now that's an immediate F tier just because it's completely useless. Nobody uses a bat to anything. It doesn't drop anything, and you could argue that it's for atmosphere, but it really doesn't do much. It's just a horrible mob. The bee, I don't know. We'll put it in D for now. I don't hate cats. I'm not a dog person necessarily either, but I think that gets like an E. Cod. I don't use cod at all. Get down there. Cows. That's an immediate A tier. I use this for both leather and of course the meat. Now, I mean, creeper's an iconic mob. We'll put it up there. There's no way Minecraft would be the same without the creeper. So that's like goes to the best mobs ever. Donkey, that's completely useless. I don't use it at all. It could actually be removed from the game completely. The drowned, I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's not a special thing. I don't really care about them too much, but you know, why not? The Ender Dragon, I mean, it's the final boss. It's a great mob. It's a great mob. Enderman, that's straight up an amazing mob. Even best. You know what? That goes to the best mobs ever. It's useful. It's really cool looking. And it's probably our biggest part of the story ever, so let's keep that one up there. Evokers are a great mob. I think they are very cool as a whole. Also, here's all the mobs that we're going to be ranking. Fox, that's useless. Don't really care about it. Same with the Guardian. The Horse, this is quite an iconic mob. I don't use it that much, but no comment. This is not my final tier list. Of course, I'm going to change it up. Husk, I don't like it. I don't like it because it's not useful. It's like a worse zombie. I don't want it. It's a zombie from Wish. Iron golems, though, that gets to the best mobs ever. You can make iron farms with them. Llama, yeah, I'm not gonna mention any more on that. Same with this thing. I absolutely hate these guys. Actually, we'll move it to terrible, but I don't like them. Unpopular opinion, but I'm actually not a massive fan of the mushrooms or mushrooms. I don't think they're that useful, and they're quite rare. I guess they're kind of cool. We'll move it up to okay, why not? The mule, it's a mix of the donkey and the horse. I mean, I would say that it's a little bit cooler than the... I would say it's cooler than the llama. This thing gets, you know what? This thing can be up there. This one, I guess we'll move it there. The bat is just completely garbage. What about the ocelot then? We've got... Before I used to like them, but just remove them. They're completely useless. Pandas? I don't know. They're quite terrible, honestly. There's a lot of terrible mobs, in my opinion, by the looks of things. Oh, man. I kind of feel bad. The parrots? That's best mob ever. Straight up, love it. The parrot have different variants and they can dance. That's just amazing. Pig, I mean... So yeah, I wouldn't say it's as good as the cow. I wouldn't really say that. I'll move it down here. Pillagers are really annoying, just. They're kind of annoying and not that useful. The polar bears, I don't really see the point in them. Look, you guys can argue that it might be good, but I don't really care about this one at all. The blaze is straight up S tier. My whole skin is based on it. It's the coolest mob in the game. Absolute, full at the top. Get up there. If there's anything else, if anybody says anything else, you're not my friend, because the blaze is like the coolest mob in the game. Phantoms, people hate them. I think they're kind of cool. They're not that useful, but I sleep, so I don't think they're that annoying actually. Puffer fish, though, those are completely garbage. Actually, no, we'll put it here because you can sell it to the fishermen, and I've actually done that a lot, so we'll move it here. The bunnies, I don't like. I really think they're terrible. I don't think they're quite as bad as like the mule and stuff. These have absolutely no use. You can just murder cows for leather. The Kaninchen, the bunny. That thing is actually kind of useful because it can drop rabbit's foot. Ravagers. Okay, this is... I mean... I don't like them. I do think they should be in the game. We'll move it like to the middle. I don't know if it's definitely worse than magma cubes though. Actually, no. The sheep, I mean that's of course part of the best mobs ever. There's multiple colors of it. You can make a bed with it. That's an amazing mob. Let's also move up the Enderman. I think the Enderman is cooler than the Creeper. Shulkers, I love. I mean that is amazing. It gives you shulker shells, which already is worth it. But then they're also very cool. They introduced the levitation effect, which is like one of the most useful things when it comes to commands. Silverfish could just go. They could go as far. They could go below the nether. That's how far down they should go. Skeleton horse I like. They're not that useful, but they're really cool looking. Skeletons are of course up here. It's almost. I think it's like top tier here almost because it's just so good. I think I'll move the shulker above that as well. Let's do the, snow golem. This is like the carved one, obviously, on picture here. The snow golem is like, I don't know. It's not good, but it's not bad either. It's definitely not good, though. I mean, I'll put it in, like, not that useful, because it's quite a fun thing, but it's kind of useless, though. Squid, I like squids, personally, but I'll give them, like, a not that useful, though, just because in the main game, I basically never search up. Actually, you know what? It's okay because it gives black dye, so. Strays, they're like a low budget version of the skeleton, but it's definitely up here. Yeah, we'll go like bottom amazing tier. The trader llamas, they're just absolutely worst mob in the game. Actually, get down here. I think it's, no, worse than the bat. They bother you so much, I don't want them. Turtles, they're definitely like an okay mob. Actually, they're not that useful. Let's move it there, because it's not that useful as a whole. The Vexes, I don't like Vexes. I really don't. Let's just move it like, top, remove from the game. Yeah, it will be right besides the bat. A little bit higher than Silverfish now. Villagers, they're best mob ever. That gets high up here. Wandering Traders, I'll move it to terrible. They're mainly annoying. But although it's mainly because of the llamas, I don't really mind the guy himself. The Wither skeleton's like a cool skeleton. I'll definitely move it up here as well. Wither, that best mob ever. Let's move that one to that tier. You can get a beacon from it, of course. Amazing. Should the wolf be? I'm not much of a wolf person myself. I don't really use a wolf or a cat. I don't think it's quite as terrible as the cat though, because it can defend, but they're not that useful either. Zombie villagers. So this is kind of interesting because it's a mix with the zombie and the villager, and I don't really mind either one of them, but it's like it's a little bit mixed. I don't know. I mean, it's a great mob. Yeah, you can cure him to get a villager. It's a great mob. Zombies. I mean, you can't go wrong with a standard zombie, although it's actually we'll move this one down to not that useful because drowns are actually useful for tridents. Ghasts, just yeah, I'm not gonna comment that. That's just yeah. Same with this one, same. Piglins, they're definitely a great mob. I think they're a big part of the game nowadays as well, so I actually like it a lot. Striders, just, yeah. Nah, actually, no. It gets quite a bit, actually. Because you can traverse on a lot. You know what? Great mob, because I'm playing Superflan a lot, so because of that, I actually want to, like, do quite a bit of good to the guy who has helped me over lava and stuff, because he's actually quite useful. Zoglin, definitely among the best mobs. It's not the main game, but it's mainly because it's just an amazing scare. Like, that is the creepiest thing ever. Hold on, let me search it up. Look at that guy. That guy is the most creepy thing. Look at that, he's got like a skeleton foot there as well. So, yeah, he's an absolutely horrifying mob. So, he gets quite a high tier just because I use him in basically every horror game I make just because he's ridiculously creepy. Axolotl, I'm sorry everybody. I know there's a lot of axolotl lovers, but I don't get the point in them. Seriously, what is this? Why is everybody freaking out about this? Seriously. Why is everybody freaking out about it? It's a square with a triangle. Those guys are just not, they look creepy. That guy looks like he's gonna take my soul. I mean, I get that some people want axolotls, but I personally don't really think there's anything special with them of any kind. Bottom down here. The goat, is the goat of Minecraft, of course. That thing. Hiya. No, I'm joking. Frogs. I mean, I'll put them up here. There's no way that I'm not. You know what? Amazing. You get up there. Warden straight up at the top. I mean, this is an amazing mob. That thing is so cool. He's got like the sort of sound waves, and he introduced the whole idea of like sound to Minecraft. And I love that they also, speaking of the LA, this thing's quite terrible, frankly. Not that good. It feels like I've seen the fox and the LA next to each other. They're not that useful. Take it in. Let's just here's the full tier list. Take it in. Take in my opinion. But yeah, if you guys want to see more tier lists, make sure to like, subscribe, all that junk that everybody tells you to do, but you never want to do. But come on, man. We're about to hit wait, what? No, we're not about to hit a milestone. No, my segue's ruined, but yeah, make sure to let me know if I should do more tier lists, I guess. That's about it for me, though. Subscribe.